best in life. To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
What is your profession?
Why is my camera all wonky? Good morning, everyone. Holy crap, camera's all wonky. Good morning, Valhalla. It's hump day. Yeah, it's hump day. Yeah. What is going on, everybody? How's everybody out there doing? At least it's not a shock collar I'm sitting there using on a poor defenseless little puppy. Holy crap, dude. Good morning, everyone. How are you? How is it going? How is your Wednesday? How is your week so far? Welcome to YouTube Talk with Stone Cold Loki, because it's hump day. That's right. It is hump day. It's camel day. Get your hump on. That's right. Get your hump on. It's a humpy day. That's right. It's a humpy day. And we're going to get into it this morning because holy crap, how the hell do you shock collar a dog live on your live stream and then act like, well, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I don't have a shock collar when you admitted to having a shock collar for your dog. Holy crap, we're gonna get into it. Yes, we are. Good morning, Penny. How are you doing? Big good morning to our boy Keely Chow. Roll Tide, Keely, roll tide, brother, and happy freaking birthday, bro. Y'all give Keely Chow a skull, a tuck and roll, and a hoo-ah this morning because it is his birthday. Why is this not working? It won't let me scroll the clips. What in the crap is going on? Why will it not let me scroll the clips? Hello? Hello? Hold on. It still won't let me scroll the clips. What the shit is going on? Why won't it let me scroll down? Everything else is letting me scroll down. Why are you stuck? What is going on? Well, I can give you this one, brother, since it won't let me scroll any lower than this. Here you go, brother. And it won't let me do that.
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. Hold on 1 second. God help me. This is gonna. I can't even get to that. I can't even. What in the shit is going on? Hold on. One. Okay. There we go. Thank you so very much, StreamYards, for being a total douche to me and making me kick myself out of my own stream just so I can get to this. Just for you, Keely. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday, my friend. Y'all give Keely a happy birthday this morning. I can't remember the last time Keely wasn't at a live stream. So thank you, my friend, so very much for being here. Thank you for being a part of Valhalla. It's because of people like you that make this place genuinely rock. That's right. They didn't get me. I got them. They're not locked in here. I'm not locked in here with them. They're locked in here with me. Right. Happy birthday, Keely. I hope you have a great one, man. I really do. It's better than Hassan's dog anyway. Holy crap. I'm going to show you guys this because I'm going to let this speak for itself. There's two quick little videos here I want to show you guys. Let's see. I'm going to turn the volume up on this because, this is, I don't know how you do this and then act like nothing happened. Watch this dog. You see his dog is right here. This is his dog. He's right here. Now he's going to reach for something with his left hand. He's going to reach for something on the table and then watch his dog. I'm gonna
consequential.
Watch his
violence.
dog. His dog's like, I'm gonna get off this little sled he's got me on here, and I'm gonna go wander around because I'm a pooch.
Okay, it's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please.
Yeah. Now look, he looks at it. He looks at it. He looks at the remote. He's looking at the remote. He's about to reach for it. He just reached for it. I'm going for the remote. The dog's taking one step off the bed, right? He's like, I'm going to go stretch my paws for a bit.
Just fucking go back. Just stop.
And it yelps. Now watch his back.
Stop.
Watch his back. He looks like he's just got hit by something.
Stop. Just stop.
This is so messed up. That dog looks like it just got hit. That's what that dog is cowering. That is a big dog. That is a big fluffy dog, and it looks like it just got paddled. Is what it looks like. That dog is afraid. That dog is scared. That dog doesn't know what the hell just happened. Now he's denying this. He's denying it. You saw him reach for it. Clear as day. I'm gonna make this bigger just because. You saw him reach for it. Clear as day. He sees the dog.
Consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya.
He's annoyed.
Please.
He goes right for the remote. His left hand is going right for the remote.
Just fucking.
He just reached for it. He just reached for it to click it, and the dog's gonna freak.
Just.
Now, there's gonna be people that say, dude, there's no way that this POS just shocked his dog. There's no way in hell that he just did this. No way. Well, I'm here to tell you there are two things I want you guys to see. Number one is the shock collar. Give me just a second. This is him admitting that he's got, well, that's weird. It's still not showing. That's funny. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Roommate wanted to use a shock collar for Fish and his dogs. For Fish and his dogs barking. I couldn't do it. I have it still. I bought it.
He bought it. So he doesn't have a shock collar, but he bought one. He doesn't have a shock collar, but he bought one. How do you micromanage shit so bad that you can't let your dog get off his little sled that he's on long enough to go and stretch its legs? You got to keep him right there on his little bed, on his little cot. Kaya can't go and do shit. That's insane. This fuck is nuts. And for anybody saying, well, it doesn't look like he's got a shock collar on. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. They zoom in on it multiple times. He's got it right there. Right here. There's the shock collar. Right there. That is not a normal collar. It's got the shock face right there. You can see it on the dog's neck. Fuck this guy. I can't believe that anybody would let this dickless prick own a dog, much less have a damn social media account. This is nuts. What an absolute piece of shit. Who shocks their dog like this because it gets off its little bed? Who does that? Who would do that? Do you know who has a whole kennel of dogs that doesn't do that? Daryl the Derelict. Is Daryl in here? Is Greetings program in here? This guy deals with his puppies all the time during a live stream. He doesn't go and shock them. He doesn't go beat the shit out of them. He doesn't commit animal cruelty. He just takes care of his dogs. That's all he does. I cannot fucking stand people that abuse animals. I can't. You know what? I'm used to it from humans. Humans abusing other humans. You're not going to shock me there. People do that shit all the time. People do that shit with a smile on their face and the song in their heart. This This is sick shit. I'm sorry, but I'm not okay with this. And you know what? I'm not sorry either. Because holy hell. You can't do this. You absolutely cannot do this. But they will, and we all know they will. This guy's nuts. This guy's absolutely positively off his freaking rocker, and it's sad. It's just a dog, dude. It's a dog. You don't have to keep it there. You don't have to micromanage. You don't have to act like it's some inconvenience. You bought the dog, love the dog, and treat the dog with respect. And then he goes in how his mom spoils the dog and how no one else is treating the dog the way it should be. Well, of course they're not, because you're shocking the damn dog. It is just an extension of his beliefs and values. He wishes he could do the same or worse to people that he disagrees with. Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is, Manolo. You hit the nail on the freaking head. He wishes he could do that to people. And he probably gets off on it doing it to the dog. This is micro peen energy right here. This is micro dick energy. And he doesn't care who he does it to, what happens. He's just going to make an excuse because it might hurt his bottom line. This is micromanaging your life to the point that everything is fake. This is a fake motherfucker right here. This is someone who manufactures everything that's going on in the background, everything on his face, everything in his chat. He micromanages everything. The left loudmouth is an awful person. I'm shocked, truly shocked. What's up, Jedi Master? We got 2 messages from Jedi Master. Lost in Space and Sci-Fi Classic. He needs a shot collar on him for a month. Absolutely. Jedi Master Lost in Space also sends in a $5 super chat, and for whatever reason, I can't pull it up. It's so weird. It's just StreamYard's being weird this morning. I don't know what's going on, JM. I'm sorry I can't pull it up. I could have pulled it up before I came out and went back in, but holy shit. It's being so weird this morning and not cooperative, but at least we're live. Holy crap, at least we're live. You know, we'll deal with the problems as they come. What he said is, have a fantastic day, Loki. Skull Valhalla. Thank you so very much. Jedi Master Lost in Space and Sci-Fi Comics. Dude, you guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one is just for you, my friend. A little booby gun to start your day off right. Skull, brother. It's funny you say the word Trumps, Psychodorf 9, because these people all have TDS. They're all insane. They're all part of the same little group. They're all part of the same little club. And he's shocking his dog with a shock collar. Have y'all seen the Sonic things they've come out with? So they've come out with these Sonic, like it looks like a damn remote control, right? And it fucks with their ears if they're bad. Who the hell comes out with a device that screws with the dog's ears if they're bad? This is the most effed up, repugnant shit that they could come up with. And they're totally fine with it. It's I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's so weird. It just won't go back to the image I got pulled up. It's cult behavior by cultists. That's it. That's all it is. Why can't he just be himself? Because people won't accept the fact that he's sitting there shocking his dog anytime she gets up to stretch her legs. How would you feel, motherfucker, if someone put a shock collar on you and every time you got up to be like, oh, someone shocked the shit out of you and told you to sit down and shut the fuck up. Could you do that? Could you deal with that? If every time you walk to your little computer to sit there and talk about socialism and anti-America and how America was never worthy and how you were born an American, you're a millionaire, but everybody should be on socialism besides you because, you know, you're a millionaire and you've got money. You know, it's all easy to talk about socialism and how we need to have this and we need to have that while we're sitting there with millions of dollars in the bank account, fucking bopping our mop because we've got so much money and nobody else should have what you have. Nobody. Everybody should be waiting in line for toilet paper. Everybody should go to the grocery store, the state-owned grocery stores where there is no food. They already tried that multiple times. You fucking idiot socialist governors and mayors that put up these damn stores that are like, oh, this is a state-run grocery store. Yeah, there's nothing on the shelves. There's nothing in the freezers. There's nothing for anybody to get. You know why? Because no one goes to the state-run grocery store. Because this isn't fucking Russia. This is the United States of motherfucking America. Where we pay for shit with the money we earn. That's right. We earn. We don't rely on these dumbasses to pay our bills and take care of us. God, who wants that? You want your government to take care of you. You want your government? Look at how screwed up the government is. The government can't get Social Security right. The government can't get Medicare right. The government can't get your insurance right. Government can't get schools right. Government. Government's been taking on the financial responsibility of colleges because that's how you get your loans. Why? Because they decided, well, we're gonna do federal loans for college. You're gonna get a federal loan for college. You know why? Because so many people were going to college and then declaring bankruptcy and being like, oopsie, we can't pay it. So you know what they did? They made it federal. So you couldn't do that. Hey, I can't just declare divorce anymore or bankruptcy anymore and be done with my debt. No, motherfucker. You can't because it's all federal now. Big mistake. Dean Krantz with the $10 super chat. What is up? My dog and cat are my gentle life companions. Do you know why I don't have a dog right now? Because if we got caught with a dog, it'd be like $5,000 and we'd get kicked out. If I had a dog or a cat or an animal in this house, $5,000 and boom, hit the bricks, evicted. I don't want to hide them in the house. I don't want to stop them from being able to go outside and run around out in the yard. I could have had one of Snow's puppies that he went and got, but I don't want to have to hide that son of a bitch in the house and hide the fact that we have a dog. So I'm waiting until we get our own place that we own. He did. He was like, you want a puppy? And I'm like, yeah, I want one, but I can't have one. Sure as shit, I want one. But I can't have one. I don't want to keep it hidden inside. I don't want the motherfucker to not be able to go outside. That's me. Why? Because I care about my animals. I care about my dogs. And good morning, culture. Be your best self. Be the best self you can be. Don't be a fake. That's a big thing today. This guy we're talking about this morning, Hassan, what a fake piece of shit that is. That is a micromanaging moron that has a shock collar on his dog because he doesn't want the dog getting up and stretching and walking around while he's doing a live stream. Talk about it. Then don't own a dog. What did I just go over? You know why I don't have a dog? And I love dogs. I grew up with dogs. I've wanted a dog for the past 5 years. I've wanted another dog. Do you know what? Do you know why I haven't gotten one? Because I'm not going to treat it like shit. I'm not going to force it to be inside. I'm not going to be like, okay, we can go outside real quick and go to the bathroom, come back inside. No. I want to be like, hey, you want to go out and have a field day? Go. Pshoom. Go have a field day. In the backyard. Have fun. Play. Dig. Be a dog. He has a shock collar on the dog 24/7. Yeah? The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way in which its animals are treated. Gandhi. We don't have a dog because we have cats that hate dogs. Well, here's the deal. I get a dog. Eris gets a kitten. So when we have a puppy, we will have a kitten. And they will be raised together. Why? So they can semi get along and they're not trying to kill each other when they meet each other for the first time. Good morning, Brandon. How are you? Good to see you. When you are such a micromanaging cuck that you have to shock collar your dog when it gets up to stretch, that is messed up. That is kind of screwy, my friend. Just don't own a dog. Oh no, but I don't care. And that's exactly what he says. He doesn't care whether it's got breathing problems. He doesn't care whether they're inbred. He just wanted it to have it. Because he just wanted it to have it. To say, I own this. He doesn't want a dog to take care of. He doesn't want a dog to love. He doesn't want a dog that's going to love him back and take care of him. He wants a dog that he can show people. He wants a dog that he can show people and be like, look at my dog. Isn't it fabulous? That is fake as fuck. And that is fucked up. How could anyone hurt a dog? Some sick ass people. Some sick ass people that don't care about anything but. My cat insisted on going on stream with me. Because cats want to show their butts to the camera and be like, look at me, look at my butt. Isn't it awesome? Look at my butt. Everybody, I know people are watching. Look at my butt. Because that's the way cats are. Where's Arwen when you need her? She'd be like, oh my God, Loki is so right. That's so true. I'm going to show my butt to the camera because everybody needs to see my butt. Cats are divas. Dogs are not divas. Dogs just want to chill and stretch and be dogs. You do not need to have a shock collar on a damn dog. That is insane. My YouTube shorts are literally my dogs. I showcase them. I don't abuse them. I'd be beating his ass. You don't mess with your dog. And then he denies it. He denies ever having a shock collar, but then he admits it. I showed y'all the clip. If you haven't seen it, if you're here late, by all means, roll it back about 10 minutes and you'll see it. He shows the clip. Hey, yeah, I've got a shock collar. And then he's like, no, I don't own a shock collar. I never had one. I don't have a shock collar. You see him reach for it. You see him reach for the remote. You sick fuck. This is fake. These are the fake people. Oh, socialism, care about everybody. Down with the red, white, and blue. If down with the red, white, and blue means shock collaring your dog and abusing your dog, I guess I'm super pro red, white, and blue, man. Throw the horns up and everything. God, thank God I'm not a fucking liberal. You know, you can sit there and you can be like, Loki, they're going after him pretty hard. They're doing this, they're doing that, and blah, 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 blah. If being a liberal means shock collaring my dog, fuck y'all. Being a liberal means hiding out on top of a building, hollowing out bullet heads before I do something stupid. Fuck y'all. Now imagine what he does when the camera's off. This dude needs to be put away. He's fake. He's a fake ass son of a bitch. He is a fake ass son of a bitch. And some of him came out for the whole world to see. Will the real Hassan please stand up? Because that's what you got in that video. That is what you got in that video. Is him hurting his dog. Why would this piece of shit hurt his dog like that? Why? Because he is an absolute piece of trash. I'm going to play this again just to prove a point. This is the left in all of its glory. This is socialism.
America is much more consequential. Please just fucking go. Just stop. That's the why.
He's annoyed. He saw the dog. He became annoyed. He saw the dog getting off its bed. He doesn't want the dog wandering around his little play center while he's on a stream.
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please.
But yeah. See, like, oh, he rolls his eyes like a little bitch. He rolls his eyes like a Kaya, please.
Reason as to why America, Kaya, please.
I'm reaching for the remote.
Just fucking go.
Yep.
Just stop.
As soon as he grabbed it and hit it. What a fucking slimy piece of shit. What a slimy ass piece of shit. He's a nut job neo-Marxist. Well, they're all acting like nut job neo-Marxist. Pops, that's the problem. That's why liberals get lumped in with all of this shit, is because they want to act like that. Old school classic liberals, you know, they don't run the party anymore. It's these fucks that run the party now. That's the left for you in a nutshell. Why can't you just be yourself? Super chat 10 or more dollars and we will shock Ironcaster? Where's Ironcaster? Oh, there he is. Meanwhile, the CEO of Twitch is going to have to testify before Congress today to answer for more of Hassan's antics. Well, I hope they include the dog. I really do. Should we shock collar Ironcaster? Anybody? 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 No? No? No shocking Ironcaster Day? Okay. No shocking Ironcaster Day. Hopefully his mom takes off the collar while she spends time with her. God, man. Is that why she's spoiled, Hassan? Is because your mom takes the shock collar off? Is that why? Wait, what? Just saying. I mean, some people only know how to put on a facade because they're afraid of who they really are. Wait, that was an option? We can shock Ironcaster? Yeah. For a $10 super chat. For only the low price of $9.99, we will shock Ironcaster. Wait, what? Who just these guys are nuts, man. These guys are nuts. How do you go along with this? How are you okay with this? How do you even listen to this shit? Who's proud of this? Yeah, and good morning, Pops. Had a great time on Talk Hard yesterday, talking about Death Race 2000, Rocky 5000, Culture Casino with the $10 super chat. Buzz that dude. You getting buzzed, Ironcaster. You are getting buzzed. What do I have that's like buzzing? Ooh, I got a Halloween thing. Y'all want a Halloween thing to buzz Ironcaster? This is what happens after Ironcaster gets buzzed. Ironcaster is not a happy Ironcaster. He is not a happy Ironcaster. Dude, that skull is so old. That skull is from the first year we did this and was like the Halloween skull for year 1. And I just won't get rid of it. That's why it's like, doo-doo-doo, because I hadn't perfected the skull yet. I just keep trying to get it better till I was happy with it. But that's OG year 1. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That was the horn that was blown. I have a feeling it's not just because he's liberal. It's his cultural background too. Trust me, there are tons of them here in NOLA. Dude, how do you get off hurting a dog? I just don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. How is that being your best self? How is that being your best self? As culture put it. How does that happen? How does that work? Poor Charlie B. Because there's a reason why culture says be your best self. There's a reason why I've said it for years. Be you. Just be you. That's all you have to do. You know what happens when you see, you know what? I've got a buddy. I saw him get really upset that he wasn't included in something that somebody else did. And I'm like, why are you so upset about this? Well, I feel like I'm been pushed to the side. Like I've been discarded. Like I don't matter anymore. And I'm like, did they tell you that? No. Well, then the only person feeling that is you. Get up out of your pee-pees and get to work. Stop acting like this and start acting like yourself. Do you know what you get? Do you know what you get when you meet me? And you can ask Snowdub. By all means, ask Snowdub. Ask Culture. Ask anybody. Ask Nick. Ask Mike. Ask anybody that's ever hung out with me. Ask all the puppet crew that met up in San Antonio. You get me. The guy sitting here talking to you right now, that's what you get. That's who you get. You don't get some guy trying to act fake. You don't get some guy trying to act like he isn't. Hell, I even dress the same. I don't dress up for a live stream. I dress exactly as I do all the time. In black, because I'm back in black, baby. I am sick and tired of these fake ass people that don't want to show you who they really are. Why? Because they've made millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of views, all this bullshit over being a fake ass piece of shit trying to shock somebody. When can we get back to being real? When can we get back to just this is who this person is. This is what you get. What you see is what you get. Instead of this fake ass bullshit that we deal with day in, day out. It's exactly the same as the government and what you get when you deal with them. When I was in Texas, Loki dressed in day glow green the entire time. Day glow green? What's day glow green? I always have some green on, no matter what. It's always St. Patty's Day here at Valhalla, because I've always got green on. We're bouncers. Dude, I am not shitting you. We're standing in front of this bar, and this guy came in and he was like, how do we get up to this floor? And I was like, I have no idea. And he goes, oh, I thought y'all worked here. I was like, I looked at Snow. Snow looked at me and I was like, yeah, no. And he's like, well, I thought you were bouncers or something. And I was like, uh-huh. He goes, you're both all in black. And no. And even Snowdub was like, how the hell can you wear that jacket with how humid it is, I'm like, I don't even notice the humidity anymore. It's Texas. It's night. It's comfortable because it's fall and it's night. It might, still be a little warm, but it's cold enough that I can put on a jacket. Not for snow though. He was like, fuck all this. He wasn't dealing with that. Thank you so much, brother, for the $5 super chat. You shouldn't do that. Told you not to do that. Son of a bitch. Thank you. Thank you, bro. And of course, we got to give you a skull and a tuck and roll. But my point is, you do not have to be a piece of shit, fake dumbass to be successful. Just be you, man. Who do you have to like, there's a difference between being a millionaire online and being you, Loki. I'm happy. See, that's the difference between us. I'm happy where I am and who I am. You, sir, are not. And my days might be numbered, but I'm at peace with that and I'm happy with that. You, well, you'll die pissing yourself, afraid as hell that you're going to burn in the fire of 1,000 lakes. So, I am content. I'm at peace. You are not. Don't tell me what to do. Skull and tuck and roll. Oh my God. But just sitting there, having a conversation with Snow. You can look at it however you want to, whether you're sitting there basically having a conversation with Jolly, because Jolly is Snow. Jolly is an extension of Snow. It's everything Snow is amplified into puppet form. It's still him. It's funny how people can't even be themselves, but this son of a bitch with a puppet is more of himself than Hassan ever will be. It's funny when you meet people in real life and they either are exactly who they say they are or they're nothing like they are. They put up a front, they lie, they give you this fake ass, I've seen it. Oh yeah, I know you. Fake ass bitch. Or they're just themselves. You know what? I will take 1,000,000. I'll take 1,000,000 Jollies and Snowdubs over 1,000,000,000 Hassans any day of the week. You guys take 1,000,000,000 of these motherfuckers that lie, that tear up their dogs, that treat their people like shit. I'll take 1,000,000 Jollies and Snowdubs any day. Oh, you hush you. You quiet you. That's a bunch of BS. The first time I saw this guy, it was like Jesus showed light in the building just to amplify culture's hair. I am not kidding you. You go in the room and the room's well lit. It's not like we were in the dark. We're at the Millennium Bar in Vegas. Everybody's, kind of in their little groups talking. And I looked to the left and it was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. And the light just through the building onto culture. And you get that little bing off the hair. And you're like, holy shit, is that Culture Casino? Look at that hair. Oh my God. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. He is the OG like Fabio commercial. I'm surprised there wasn't a white horse that rode through the building to pick him up when everybody was getting ready to leave. Oh, I'm getting on my horse now and going to the beach so I can pick up Mrs. Culture. Why can't they just be themselves? What is so terrible about that? That they have to be these fake pieces of shit. Why can we just be ourselves? I like that. White horse. Yeah, the white horse. Do you want to ride the white horse? Culture is the closest I've come to meeting Jesus. And there's no blasphemy in that. We're not making fun. We're serious. We are serious. Just be yourselves. You know what culture is? Culture is himself. I'm myself. What you see is what you get. Snow is himself. What you see is what you get. Do you know what I think is absolutely hilarious? So there's this guy who like always talks about how cool of a customer he is. He always talks about how cool of a customer he is and how just together he's got it all. And then he loses his mind when he can't get a live stream up at a live event, goes nuts, starts breaking shit, has an absolute total fit because he can't get his shit together during a live stream. And I'm like, this is supposed to be the cool, calm, collective customer that always talks about how cool, calm, and collective he is. And he absolutely loses his shit when something doesn't work out right. Nah, something's wrong there. Something is wrong there. Don't believe everything you see, people. Moki called me a wizard in real life. He is. He absolutely is. He's a real life wizard. He is also my friend. And I love him. And guys can say that. Absolutely they can. I love my friend. He's a brother. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And I wouldn't change a damn thing. Adega is who he is. He is who he says he is, 100%. He doesn't bullshit anybody. He doesn't mess with anybody. He doesn't trick anybody. He is who he is. Some people are who they say they are. Punk. So much of punk is in punk. Does anybody get what that is? So much of punk is in punk. Getting to meet him in real life, getting to hang out with him it was a great experience. Same thing with Shellback. Same thing with Snacks. I love Snacks to death. Snacks is a wonderful guy. I couldn't ask for better people to call friends. Culture too. You know, it's funny. That first meetup I did in Vegas, I had the opportunity to meet Culture. I also had the opportunity to meet a couple other people. And I just say that there are some real people out there that are really themselves. And then there are the people going off to the bathroom to do a line of coke and act like you're not going to notice. And unfortunately, those are the people that I'm like, see ya. I don't want to be around it. Why don't you do that on a live stream? Why don't you show everybody what you do on a live stream? Or they've got one of those fucking pens that they're constantly puffing off of that have that shit in it. And I'm just like, I can also vouch for Loki's pizza eating. You've never come to Grimaldi's. Unless you've gone to one out there that I don't know about. Oh, are you talking about the Little Caesars thing? Yes. I did. We did go out and spend all day out one day over hanging out with Pops and his wife, Mrs. Pops. And I got a pizza. I got some Little Caesars on the way home because it was cheap and I was on vacation. A year ago tomorrow, I got to experience Grimaldi's for the first time. Oh, so good. So good. So good. I want to talk about the best pizza, man. And they started in Brooklyn. So they started their first pizza place in Brooklyn. They can't even have a pizza place in Brooklyn anymore. Do you want to know why? Because they banned all the coal ovens. They banned coal and wood burning ovens. You can't operate. It has to be electric. I think they cut off gas ovens too. You can't have a gas oven. You can't have a wood burning oven. And you cannot have a coal oven in New York. It has to be electric. Well, fuck, man, you just took out like the majority of really good pizza places. Yeah, you can get it flown in too. Okay, so does anybody remember The Sopranos? Does anybody remember watching The Sopranos back in the day? Do you remember the pizza place in the intro? Remember how they do the intro and it was basically Tony driving around New Jersey and New York? Okay, there's a pizza place that they showed in the intro. We had pizza flown in during the finale from that pizza place. They literally dry iced it. They packed it in dry ice and shipped it and gave you reheat instructions. I think that was like $125 for 2 pizzas at the time. God only knows what it is now. But at the time, it was like $125 for 2 pizzas like that. So, but that was a once in a lifetime deal that you do once and you never do again. And that you can talk about later. Hey, I got a freeze-dried pizza from the pizza place in the opening of Sopranos. During the finale of The Sopranos. Chicago deep dish is good. Chicago deep dish is great. I love Chicago deep dish. I love pan. I can't eat the pan anymore. I can't eat pan pizza anymore because it's got too much crap in it. It's got too much bread. I gotta go for the thin crust. And guess what Grimaldi has? It's one of the best fucking thin crust pizzas you will ever have. So Snow Dub, we ordered 2 pizzas. We got 2 pizzas. We got the Brooklyn Bridge, which is their original pizza. And we got a double pepperoni for me and Snow Kid. The double pepperoni was not double pepperoni. I didn't say anything and I didn't bitch and I didn't whatever, but the pepperoni was just pepperoni pizza. When you go and eat at the restaurant, sometimes they screw that up. They usually don't screw it up if you have a delivery order because that's the way I usually get food there. I get pizza there once a month. This month will be 2 or 3 times because I'm going to get birthday food there too. So, but we got 2 pizzas. Eris got a special like little mimosa thing. And we had a good time. And it doesn't matter like what the hell it costs. Because you're there with friends and you're there with people that you care about and you're hanging out and you're having a good time and you're being yourselves. Why would you want to hide that for bullshit? Why would you hide that for bullshit on YouTube? Because you're afraid of people seeing who you are and feeling like you're weak or you're inferior or you're not smart or you're not this or you're not that. Just be you. Let people see you. Let people experience you. Let people hang out with you. Instead of just someone that you're trying to sell to people. See, that's the problem. And I understand some people have personas. Okay, Tony is our good buddy over at the Cotton Council. He's got a persona that he does. I get that. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about people trying to sell you a bill of goods that is absolutely 100% bullshit. Because they're afraid of who they are here. They're afraid of showing you who they really are. And a lot of that comes down to money. Money. They want your money. It's a lot easier to get your money if they think you believe, if they're selling you something. Pat, if I'm getting a sandwich in New Orleans, it's definitely going to be a muffalade. Stop trying to sell people that you're this or you're that or you're other. It's not all about money. It's not all about fame, fortune, and bullshit. It's about just being you and having a good time and hanging out with good people. Do you know what I've loved to do ever since I started doing this? Surround myself with good people. That's what I've tried to do, is surround myself with good people. Do you know why? Because the better company you keep, the better off you are. Lay down with dogs and get fleas, right? Or sometimes it's just about the girls in rubber horse masks. It's true. It's true. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with people that want to do good instead of wanting to do fucking evil. Lie, cheat, steal from people. It's not about the numbers. It's not about how many people you have. It's not about any of that shit. It's not about any of the stuff you pull. Surrounding yourself with the people you want to be. Culture gets it. Culture's always got it. Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, right? Do you know what I need? I need to be around people that want to do good instead of wanting to do evil. Do you know why? Because I've been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. And it's so easy to slip back into the old way of doing things. It is so easy to start just taking a step backwards, especially when you're comfortable with your life, especially when you are in a place where you are content with how things are. Oh, well, it'll be okay to do this one time. It'll be okay to do this time. It'll be all right to do this. There is something wrong here that goes, hey, it'll be okay. It'll be all right. And I have to tell myself, no, you cannot do things like that. No, you do not need to do that shit. No, you don't need to go out and smoke a whole bunch of shit with somebody and fucking hang out and be a delinquent. I have to keep myself on track. And one of the reasons, or one of the ways I do that, is being around people that want to be better, that want to strive to better themselves. Like Mexican Iron Man. I don't give a shit who has a problem with him. I don't give a shit who wants to talk shit about Mike. I don't care. You know what's funny? He messaged me and said, so why did you tell Snow Kid to listen and do whatever I said so it doesn't turn out like this? And I said, listen. I may be where I am at today by the choices I've made, but I also understand that a lot of that is luck. Okay? I busted my ass. I wrecked my body. Physical labor over and over and over again for years sucks. I tore up my knees. I tore up my back. I've torn up my kidneys. I have not treated myself well. Do you know what Mike's done? Mike's done things the smart way. Not the I'm going to do physical labor all day and make pennies on the dollar. Mike is not the guy selling oranges on the side of the road. Mike's the guy who's doing taxes, spending all his time working with this so he can make this. And he's doing a lot better as a human being. And he is a good person. He's one of the best people you could ever have in your corner. He's one of the best friends and brothers you can ever have. To destroy is easy, to create is a difficult road and worth every step. That's right, you can knock someone's sandcastle down in 2 seconds, but it did take you all day to build a nice one. And I think this is where they're going to end it today. Do good even when no one sees. When there is no fanfare or reward, do good in your own personal universe is better and that much more beautiful. At the beginning of this live stream, someone said thank you. They said, thank you, Loki, for what you did. I really appreciate it. Skull, brother. I haven't talked about it. I wasn't going to talk about it until just now. I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to point out what I did, and I'm not going to. He didn't have to say anything. He DM'd me. He said, "Thank you, Loki, so very much. That was very kind of you." I said, "Hey, bro, have fun. That's the point. Have fun. Have a good time. Enjoy them. That's what they're there for. Enjoy them." I didn't need a thank you. I just did something because I wanted to. I didn't do it for points. I didn't shout it across the internet and the interwebs. I just did it because I wanted to do it, and it was a nice thing to do. I don't need credit. I don't need fanfare. I don't need a bunch of pats on the back and attaboys. I had a good time with Snow. And Snow Kid. I had a really good time hanging out with him. That's what that was about. It's not about really the pizza place or the food or any of that, even though it was chef's kiss. Really, really good. Thank you, Grimaldi's, for again showing one of my homeboys exactly how badass you are. Jedi Master Lost in Space, my life has been better since I met y'all. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Because that's what we're here for. We talk about kicking ass, chewing bubblegum, taking names. And in fact, we're all out of bubblegum. But stuff like this, that's what it's all about. Hanging out with culture, hanging out with Snowdub, hanging out with Mikey, hanging out with all y'all, hanging out with Daryl. At the end of this month, hanging out with Daryl, burning down the yard with a bonfire, going out and looking at video game stores and just being around and having a good time. Getting to see Mark last year. Getting to see this guy last year. Getting to hang out with him. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. There's shit that goes on behind the scenes you'll never see. There's drama and chaos and all kinds of shit. There are people that will go after other people simply because they throw a green heart in the chat. Fucking twats. But then, if you get through that haze of fucking cat piss, you get people like Daryl. You get people like Mark. You get people like Snow. You get people like Culture that are really great to hang out with and be around. That make it worth it. You guys here in Valhalla, you're the reason why I'm still here. I could have fucked off 6 months ago. You guys are the reason. It's not money. It's not fame. It's not numbers. I don't care about numbers. I don't care what the little ticker says at the top of the screen. It says 52 right now. I give a shit. It's you guys. You guys make it worth it. So thank you. Thank you for letting me in. Thank you for having your door open in the morning. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. Getting together and hanging out and being like a family. And yeah, sometimes family fights. But there's a big difference between family fighting and a fucking cat trying to piss on everything it doesn't like. So thank you. Thank you all. No, thank you. Jill, Jedi, all of you. Thank you guys. Guys, take care. Be excellent. Always speak friend to enter. And we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.
These videos are tremendous. like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.